Good afternoon, all the participants. In the day 6 of 6-day online management development program,
very good
over
afternoon,
NAAC
sir.
acquisition, organized by Jharkhand Government Tool Room, in which 89 different institutions are participating, and the participants are from 16 different states. So on 6th day, since we had little part left in the proposed sessions, I will try to move in these sessions little faster.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. In the next criteria, that is governance, leadership, and management. So this is a very important criteria, because in higher education, the leaders in the higher education are the people managing higher education, particularly head of departments, deans, registrars, principals, vice chancellors, and various in charge, various controllers. There is very rarely there is a structural training program to make these officials understand what is expected out of it. Any university officials here? Any university officials here? Any principal? Any principal here?
Yes, sir, I am present, sir.
Yes, sir. I am present, sir.
So 2 principals are there. Principal
Yes,
Chakra
sir.
College.
Yes,
So
sir.
when you become principal, what formal training people has given you to become an effective, efficient principal?
Sir, I am acting principal here, sir. I have not got any training from university.
So once you are sitting in the chamber of principal working for on behalf of principal, you are acting principal, right? And
Yes, sir.
the job and responsibility of principal is not been trained,
Yes.
not been formally, no
Sir.
formal trainings are there. Only
Yes.
you become,
Sir.
you started doing work as per your understanding and things, right, sir?
Yes, sir.
So another principal is there. That's not able to see the name. Probably.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am from SRT
Don't worry.
College.
Right, sir. When you become principal, is there any structured training for you?
No, sir.
This is the basic reason of this criteria, because the governance, the people acting in the board of governance or leadership or in the role of management have no idea what is expected out of you. And since you develop your own method to do so, Maya ma'am, Mamta Kuzur.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, recently I got an opportunity to interact with the vice chancellors of various states So 82 vice chancellors were there in that program. Right, ma'am? And my question was to all these vice chancellors, what we did in the development of university in last day. So the previous day, you are in the office of vice chancellor. What activity you did for the development of university? So the whole 90% of their time is for the controlling of the university and for act as an PRO and complaint redressal in the university. You are getting my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So a leader or the person who is responsible to lead the organization need to understand his job and roles. Or at times, in majority cases, they are engaged in something else. They are in the office whole day, working more than 8-10 hours. But in these 8-10 hours, the activity towards quality, activity towards development of institution, they are not able to devote proper time. Am I clear to you, everybody? So somebody who is responsible for this criteria need to discuss, make aware, and ask the leaders, governing body members, and team of management to act upon. Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
it is difficult. It is the most challenging aspect in the criteria wise. If I
Yes.
become the sub criteria in charge and I need to say my principal, my vice chancellor, that you are not doing correct things, it is tough. Don't you see that it is tough? Because the whatever departments are doing, whatever head of departments are trying to do, whatever NAAC coordinator is trying to do, whatever the entire NAAC IQAC team is trying to do, ultimately it will go to the management or the leader of the organization for the approval. Chitra ma'am. And when it will go for the approval, now the management, the approving authority need to sanction, yes or no? Nilesh Bankar. Nilesh Bankar. Kaushik Chakravarti sir. Kaushik Chakravarti sir.
Yes, sir. Nilesh Bankar, yes.
Nilesh Bankar ji, in which institution you work?
Sir, Pyrons Institute of Business Management, Ahmednagar, Maharashtra, Loni.
So you are working in an MBA program, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in your institution, a private college or a government college?
So it's a private institution.
So there is a governing board body, there are
Yes.
management, right?
Yes, sir.
Whatever you plan, whatever you do, you need to seek approval from them.
Yes, sir.
And for approval, you need to prove your point of discussion and thought and your strategies.
Yes, sir.
And they need to give you time, give you an opportunity to explain everything.
Yes, sir.
So they must be supportive. Otherwise,
Yes.
for a faculty or the academics have very difficult time to do so.
Yes.
So now, when I'm talking about the activity in the academic or non-academic activities in the institution, you need to get it approved. So in the every aspect, right from curriculum designing to add in new courses, to see to it how admissions are going on, see to it how human resource planning is doing, see to it how resource allocation is there, infrastructure allocation is there, IT, availability of IT, library, whatever you do, that need to get approval. Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now there are 5 key indicators here. The first indicator is institutional vision, mission, and leadership. Nilesh, sir.
Yes, sir.
There is a mission and vision of your institution, right, sir? That has been written in your website,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
When the NAAC committee will visit you, they wish to see that all your activities done for last 5 years should fulfill your mission and vision.
Yes.
I repeat, sir. If your mission is to spread education in the last man in the society, that is your mission statement.
Yes.
So, whether in admissions you have any policy so that the last man of the society will get admission in your institution?
Yes.
Suppose in your institution you are conducting an entrance test and a marks of barrier is there. Below this marks you cannot apply. So the last man of the society is not able to apply. So your mission statement and your activity is mismatching.
Okay.
You're getting my point, sir?
Yes, sir.
Suppose your mission statement is that it is an educational institution for the benefit of masses, right?
Yes.
You are not taking admission to the masses because an entrance test is there, because a marks criteria is there. So everybody is not getting admission, right, sir?
Yes.
But the benefit of education, are you giving this benefit of education to the masses of population living in your area? If yes, how? If no, that means whatever the mission was and whatever your objective was, it is mismatched. Am I clear to you, Nilesh, sir?
Yes, sir.
Again, I'm putting it, Nilesh ji, again. A education institution, when they wish to start, they apply to the regulators, to the government for the approval. Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
And the approval is given on the basis of your objective. Why do you want to open an institution?
Yes, sir.
Right? For this objective, you got approval. And the objective is written in your mission and vision statement.
Yes, sir.
And for last 5 years, you are running institution, but not fulfilling the objective of the institution for which institution got approval. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So, every activity of the institution, academic, non-academic, everything, has to be focused towards institutional vision and leadership. Am I clear? Am I clear, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, the second indicator here is static development and deployment. It is very important. G. Kiran. G. Kiran. Professor Ganesh. Professor Ganesh. Professor Ganesh. Professor Preeti. Professor Preeti Hasda. Professor Kaushik. Kaushik Chakravarti, sir. Professor Kaushik Dr. Suvarna. Dr. Sweta Thakur. Is there anyone?
Yes, sir. Sir, Dr. Shweta.
Dr. Sweta, if I ask that what is the statistical plan of your institution for next 1 year, 2 year or 5 year, there must be some plan.
Yes, sir.
And the plan must be made with certain objective and certain benchmarks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the management has planned certain things to do this year, and they are in the strategic planning for next 5 years, right?
Okay. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whether all faculties are involved in creation of these strategic development. One. Second, if the plan is for 5 years, how you will reach to the plan in 5 year time. So there must be steps in that.
Yes, sir. We have to have.
And how these steps, when you are achieving these steps, what are the measures and processes through which you understand, your management understands that you are reaching to the milestones.
Okay, sir.
So it has to be defined properly, and every step in between has to be there, and you need to pinpoint it, document it, whether you are able to achieve the various steps towards the bigger goal of 5 years.
Okay, sir.
Again, the third pointer is faculty empowerment strategy. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when I'm talking about faculty empowerment strategy, so how the process of human resource management in your institution, how they are being recruited, what is the performance appraisal, how the planning for professional developmental programs, how the analysis is done, how the responses are being registered, how the changes are being made for the empowerment of the faculty.
Okay, sir.
So that need to be as per the SSR report. In this criteria, you need to have all the plans with you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Let's come to one of the government college, Chhatra College, sir. Principal Chhatra College. Principal Chhatra College. Dr. Tiwari.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what is the
Sir, Dr.
faculty? Dr. Pandey, sir, what is the faculty empowerment strategy in your institution?
Sir, our faculty members are most of them having the degree of PhD.
Everybody is having.
Most of them, sir, one
Everybody
or
need
two.
to have. Forget it. It is everybody need to have, and the PhD is a faculty personal efforts to take the PhD degree. What institution is offering to empower your faculty?
Sir, please repeat again, sir.
Sir, there are two things. As a faculty, I am trying my level to increase my certificate and degrees. That is a different matter.
Sir.
But since I am working
Okay,
as a faculty in your institution under you, it is your responsibility to empower myself.
Yes, sir.
So being a principal, what
Sir.
strategy you are adopting to empower your faculties?
Sir, I give him opportunity to join training program or faculty development program, or instigate them to write research articles or to join the symposium, workshop, etc. Sir. Time to time,
Can you
and
prove
most
it,
of
sir?
my teachers.
Can you prove
Sir?
it in writing somewhere? These are the activity done by you. Can you prove it?
Sir, during the meeting, sir, I often to say to them, sir.
Can you prove it? I had not attended your meeting, right?
Sir.
I want a proof from you that you did these things for faculty empowerment strategy of yours for 2021. This was a strategy and this is an achievement. Can you prove it?
Sir, I can produce my proof that sir, few minutes, sir. Sir, in the COVID period, during the pandemic period, I organized more than a dozen of webinar, and often in the webinar I discuss with them, and at last I also say them or request them
where is the
to
strategy,
write
sir?
research articles.
What was, sir?
Yes, sir, I have proof, sir. Recording. My
Strategy
recording
means,
is with me.
sir, wait a minute. Strategy means you had a plan for 2021. And whole of the year, you tried to implement those plans.
Sir.
So what is your plan for 2022? Is there any plan?
No, sir.
So,
sir, I am not in
basically-
position to say something. What proof you want, sir?
Sir, strategy
As-
and plans are
Sir.
drawn before the start of the academic year. So this year we will have
Yes.
5 webinar, 5 MDP, 10 development in the communication area, 5 programs for the teaching methodology, 20 seminars we will be organized, 5 people will go for national seminars, n number of strategies you can decide.
Sir. Sir.
So this criteria says that, right? You need to understand that you must have a strategy
No,
with you,
sir.
and this strategy you need to implement the strategy all of the year. Again, the financial management and resource
To prepare a
mobilization.
strategy for
So you need to have budgets.
empowerment of the people.
Sir, you need to have
Sir.
budgets and optimum utilization of
Sir.
finance available with you with the mobilization of resources. So there are a
Sir.
process accepted in your institution. And the process is
Sir.
how the finance management has to be done. What is the financial planning done by you? What are the financial resources available with
Financial
you?
planning and
How the
project
resources
budget.
are being utilized.
Sir.
The income and expenditure of the institute. Sir, my question
Sir.
to everybody. If I am the head of department, whether I get a financial report that what is the profit and loss of this department? Yes or no? Yes or no? Komal Sharma, Professor Lipika.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whether you get an financial report of profitability or loss statement of your department. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you get a profit and loss statement that your department is not profitable this year, what you do?
Sir, I need to discuss with my principal.
No, you understood what I am asking.
Yes, sir.
Suppose in your department 80 students are there, right?
Yes.
The 80 students are giving you offices,
Yes, sir.
and you are having various project association, various collaboration and everything from where you are earning money. So these are the inflow, right? And
Yes.
these are the outflow. Expenditure towards maintenance, development, salary, and everything is there.
Yes, sir.
On the basis of it, what is the profit or loss percentage of your department? Do you get this statement from your management?
Yes, sir.
So whether your department is profitable or in loss?
Sir, profitable.
So your department is profitable. In 2016, what was the profit ratio? And 2022, what is the profit? So it is increasing or decreasing? What is happening?
Sir, increasing.
Then it is good. It has to be.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Sweta Thakur. Dr. Maya,
Yes, sir, Dr. Shweta.
you are getting these type of reports?
No, sir, not
Departmental
exactly.
financial balance sheet?
No, sir, we don't have it, but as you mentioned, we'll try to work upon it.
You are from which department, ma'am? Which university?
St. Bede's College, Shimla, Himachal Pradesh.
So it is a government college?
It is a private college, but the salaries and everything are being owned by the government.
So it doesn't. We are not concerned about who is paying you salary. I am concerned about, since it is a privately managed college, that means the college management must be focused towards the profitability and self-reliance of the departments.
Yes, sir, we need to be.
Everybody need to be. If you are privately controlled institutes, then you need to have a quality conscious and the cost conscious, right?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So when in these circumstances, the financial management, you must have a budget to run your department. You must have a budget for the activity in the department. You must have a budget for any seminar. You must have a budget for maintenance. You must have a budget for laboratory. You must have a budget for your library, right? Similarly, various processes and the expenditures in the financial front is already planned, or you need to abide by these plans.
Yes, sir.
If anything you are doing in addition to these plans, you need to take approval then. For example, you are not supposed to repair your departmental computers this year.
Okay, sir.
But you feel that departmental computer needs the software updation.
Okay, sir.
That is not approved. Then you will apply for the approval and you will get it approved and do it.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So, entire departmental activity towards inflow of money.
Okay.
For example, fees. If a student of your department is not depositing fees, whether you are asking a student to please deposit fees in time?
Yes, sir. So we have the deadlines for it. So they do try to abide by it.
You are become responsible to see to it that inflow should be there in time.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Similarly, this entire financial management and resource mobilization, there must be a plan given by the higher management to you, so that you need to earn this much of money from projects.
Okay. Okay.
So if I am giving you, say, you need to earn 2 lakh rupees in the project, you are having 5-6 teachers with you,
Okay,
and
sir.
120 students with you, or 300 students with you.
Okay, sir.
With the help of this 300 students and 6 faculty, you need to earn 2 lakh rupees in a project.
Okay, sir.
Or in multiple projects.
Okay, sir.
So you need to search where I can get these projects.
Okay, sir.
For example, I'm giving you an example.
Okay,
right?
sir.
Recently, election has been done in 5 states. Right?
Yes, sir.
So, the Election Commission of India
Okay, sir.
and the Planning Commission and various other bodies are conducting surveys that if somebody has given vote to X party, Y has decided to vote for them.
Okay.
That is a post survey
Okay, sir.
of voters' mentality. Right?
Okay, sir.
Let's have another thing. If in the Simla, on the Mall Road, the traffic has been regulated like this, right?
Okay,
Government
sir.
has planned and implemented this traffic rule on the Mall Road.
Okay, sir.
Whether the policy adopted by government to regulate traffic on the mall road has got any economical impact on the shopkeepers of the mall road, or Department of Tourism is having any positive or negative impact because of the transportation change?
Okay, sir.
So there must be certain things over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It has economical impact, it has social impact, it has tourism impact. Everywhere it has an impact. So the impact
sir.
study is a big thing.
Okay, sir.
So you can be given these projects by the government to study and give an impact reports.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And why this impact report is asked from the education institution? Because you are having a big number of students with you
Okay, sir.
to conduct a survey.
Okay. Okay.
You are having 300 students. If one student is doing a survey with 100 participants, so 300 into 100, 30,000 participants will be covered in 2-3 days, 5 days. And being a teacher, you know how to write reports.
Yes, sir.
So with the given parameters, you can write a beautiful report.
Yes,
An
sir.
authentically correct report.
Yes, sir.
So
Very
the
true.
financial management has to be there, give you and various other aspects.
Okay.
Then
Yes.
then the other pointer is internal quality assurance system. So the quality audit has to be there.
Okay.
So the quality audit means in a semester, you need to do audit at least 3 times. At the start of semester, between the semester and the end of the semester.
Okay, sir.
Whatever the quality you planned to offer to the students,
Okay, sir.
whether you had planned correctly or
Okay.
whether it has been correctly implemented,
Okay.
and
So I just
whatever.
have a query.
Yeah,
I just
please.
have a query, sir. So,
Please.
like, this audit is regarding the academic thing or the the stock registers? Because in our college, we generally for the audit thing we check into the stock registers or maybe the accession registers lying in the
No.
library.
If I am doing this record audit, it is not going to give you any benefit.
Okay, sir.
The record audits are whatever you are doing, that is being recorded somewhere. The impact of your activity is not recorded. Suppose I am taking attendance in the class. If out of 100 students, 50 was present, that is recorded. But why 50 was absent is not recorded.
Okay.
On why 50, those who came, why they came, it was also not recorded. So you
Yes,
do
sir.
not know out of 100, why 50 has come and why another 50 has not come. How will you correct it?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So you need to understand with these audits how to rectify your actions, how to rectify your plan and strategies. You're getting my point, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm getting it.
And this
So, sir,
internal quality assurance has to be on the every aspect of the activity done by the college. For example,
by the
sports. For example, sports.
okay,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Student has been given a sports hour. Sports teacher is there.
Yes, sir.
So what quality we produced in this semester?
Okay, sir.
That need to be assessed. You are having NSS.
Yes,
What
sir.
is the contribution of NSS for the development of a student and the institute? There must be something. You are offering a suppose a canteen over there. Okay. And out of 1,000 students, only 50 students are using this canteen for a cup of tea. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Okay, sir.
Either the student do not get an opportunity and time to visit, or the canteen is not fascinating the student to go, or it is very highly cost, or the quality is not correct.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So something is there. So you need to have an internal quality assurance system to assess everything. Academic and non-academic activities, administrative audits.
Sir, regarding the administrative audit, I think, is it done by the AG office and all, like it is done
The
by the
AG
government?
office do financial audit.
Okay. Who does the administrative thing, sir?
Administrative audit has to be done from the principal's office or from the registrar's office.
Okay, sir.
And if in your institution deans are there, every dean is supposed to do these audits for them. For example, the student welfare dean is there or academic
Okay,
dean
sir.
is there.
Okay, sir.
So if I am an academic dean, why I become an academic dean? What is the responsibility of academic dean?
So they will be looking into how the, the results and the performance of the students are going in the particular department and like that, sir.
The academic dean need to discuss with you that, Professor, you are doing this remarkably good, but in this area you need to act like this so that your quality of teaching should improve.
Okay, so basically the principal or the academic dean is going to look over the departments.
Yes, and helping the head departments, helping the faculties to improve the quality.
Okay, sir.
Let's see example, ma'am. I'm giving you a bigger example.
Okay, sir.
You are what subject to teach?
So zoology.
So let's on the zoology, right? You are
Okay,
having,
sir.
suppose in your department 6 teachers are there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
and this
sir.
is a syllabus. You are teaching this syllabus whole of the year,
Okay, sir.
and there will be a field visit. Student goes in every semester. Student goes for a field visit, right?
Fine, sir. Yes, sir.
Every time you send your student to field visit, where you have your own linkages.
Okay, sir. Yes,
You are
sir.
not looking at the benefit of field visit. You are looking at comfort of field visit.
Okay, sir.
Nearby institution who is convenient for you, you are sending student there only.
Okay, sir.
It is a normal fundamental.
Yes, sir. Yes.
But the dean has to be come into the picture and arrange things for you.
Okay.
So a student who has gone for this year, this semester, X institute, right?
Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
second
sir.
semester, he should go to the Y institute,
Okay.
Y industry,
Okay, sir.
and see the different activity done over there for the 6th semester of the graduation. Every semester, he is doing a field work and assessment and assignment something.
Okay.
So in
every time
the
it has to be.
holistic approach, what you are trying to teach your student in 6th semester field visit.
So in the 6th semester, basically, we have the crux of whatever they have studied and how they can, make themselves sustainable after they make this course completed.
So if the objective is self-employment, right?
Yes,
Suppose if the objective is self-employment, so for the entire 6th semester field visit and other actions, there must be a strategic planning over there.
Yes, sir.
And this planning has to be done by the dean of your institution or head department in the consultation with the principal and the placement in charge.
Okay, sir.
And that need to be reflected in the admission banners. That need to be reflected in the placement.
Okay, sir.
And the holistic growth of the student has to be there. For example, if you wish that I should have an enterprises, right? I become
Okay, sir.
a self-dependent. I start my own enterprise. Being a
Yes, sir.
student of zoology, I have zero idea of the finance, how to write budgets, how to do accounting, right?
Yes, sir.
So in the 6th semester, whether you got any opportunity to teach your student finance, so that when they become, after graduation, they go for a self-employment scheme, they will not in trouble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They will be.
It is not the matter of zoology they need to teach. So you need to have a strategy for that.
Okay.
And this criteria says on that you need to have a strategy that need to be followed.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Am I clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Question
Yes, sir.
from anyone? Any question
So,
from
sir,
anyone?
so I just have this same query, like when we talk about the internal audit and the external audit. So internal audit is within the college where the teachers concerned, maybe the head of the department, the principal, they will be auditing with respect to their results, with respect to their performances. And if we talk with respect to the external audit, that is going to be from the AG office. Is that so, sir?
No, ma'am. There are two types of audit. One is
Okay.
academic audit, and another is non-academic audit.
Okay. We don't have anything like.
Academic audit has to be done by the internal audit has to be done by the faculty who is teaching the subject with the help of HOD.
Okay.
And external academic audit has to be done
Yes,
by
sir.
the HOD with the help of dean and principal, or
Okay.
a group of teachers are there.
Okay, sir. Okay. So it has nothing to do with the AG office. Because
Nothing to
this
do.
was
The
Okay,
academic
okay.
audit is purely the purpose of academic, right?
okay. So
So the academic
this was
audit
a very
has to
big.
be done internally and externally. Internally, it has to be done by the faculty who is teaching the subject with the help of HOD.
Okay, okay, sir.
And external academic audit has to be done by HOD with the help of principal or the group of teachers assigned for
Fine,
that.
sir. Fine, sir. Fine.
Then
Sir, I have one query, sir.
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute. Then non-academic audits are of two types.
Okay, sir.
One, financial non-academic audit, and second, extracurricular activity non-academic audit.
Okay. Extracurricular, non-academic. Okay,
The
sir.
financial non-academic audit
Yes, sir.
internally done by principal's office with the help of HOD.
Okay. Principal and HOD. Yes, sir.
Principal's office and HOD.
Okay, sir.
Finance officer of your organization. Who does that?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And in the support of internal charter accountant.
This is to be done with this financial one, right?
Financial matter.
Okay.
And the external audit is done by AG office.
Sir, could you please repeat
And the
which is done by the AG office?
financial audit, external financial audit is done by government. That is accountant general or the
Okay.
university,
Okay, sir. Okay.
right? And the extracurricular activity audit, in which you are assessing all other aspects: sports, personality development, community service, health, NSS, NCC,
Okay.
Scout, and
Okay.
various other things
Yes, sir.
that need to be done by Dean Social Welfare.
So like if I talk with our college, so we don't have like dean welfare, like who else can be,
So then there is a professor in charge, student welfare,
okay, so the
who
heads
will
of all
see
these.
to it the all scholarship, the grievances done, the
Okay.
receipts, their sports activity, the availability of facility in the canteen, the common room, the washing, the cleaning, the admin, everything need to be done.
Okay. Okay, okay, sir. And so one more query, like if you talk about the audit, so, like, do we need to have some reports or exactly how? are we
Definitely,
going
you
to
need to
make
generate a report.
Okay, sir.
For example, you had given the canteen to an outsourced people with an objective that this will be a fees charge per meal from the student,
Okay, sir.
right? And this is
Yes,
the
sir.
caloric value of per meal,
Okay, sir.
right? That is
Yes,
a
sir.
plan and given to an outsourced people to implement in the canteen.
Okay, sir.
So you must have an audit whether in last 6 months students are getting the proposed price, getting
Okay.
the proposed quality of food,
Okay, sir.
and how the intake of the students are, interest of the students are, liking of the students are towards these things.
Okay, sir.
For example, you are having a sports facility, right?
Yes, sir.
A cricket
Yes, sir.
team is there, a football is there, a carom board is there, a number of indoor-outdoor activities are there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you planned and you purchased,
Yes, sir.
and someone is responsible to do so. Whether
Okay, sir.
students are utilizing it, whether students are competing with others, whether the competition activities are there, the sports gives you an inside understanding of team spirit, sportsmanship, competition,
Okay. Okay, sir.
whether all those things are being achieved or not. How will
Okay,
you
sir.
know that?
Okay. So, sir, we are going to have a survey, right?
Everybody need to have these audits.
Yes.
Is compulsion. If there was someone else has asked a question, I'm not able to see your name, sir. You had raised hand. Please unmute yourself and ask.
Sir, I have some query
Yeah, please.
regarding
Yeah,
academic
Rupesh.
audits.
Dr. Rupesh.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. I am
please.
Dr. Rupesh Shukla from Indore. So
Yeah.
my first question regarding academic audit is, as you told that internal audit can be conducted through internal stakeholder like HODs or the professor or any senior persons from the institution. But for the external audit, it is compulsory.
Sir, I misunderstood. Internal audit has to be done by the faculty who is teaching the subject with the help of your HOD. If I am the teacher of the subject, I can only do this internal audit with the
Means
help of
audit.
format given by the head department.
So
And the
there is a fixed
external-
format.
there must be a format with you, and the format you need to draw with the help of criteria, NAAC criteria, CO, PO, PSO attainment. On those criteria, we develop a format for every faculty to do the audit. You're getting my point, sir?
Means the faculty who is teaching audit subject can be conducted the
No,
audit.
no. The teach is teaching, for example, a teacher in the department of BCA, Bachelor in Computer Application, right?
Yes.
The teacher is teaching basics of computer.
Okay.
So the teacher who is teaching basics of computer will do the internal audit
For BCA department.
for his own paper.
Own paper. Okay.
The teacher 2 who is teaching fundamental of computers. Teacher 3 is teaching C++ language. So the teacher 3 will do an audit of C++ teaching.
And what about the department audit, sir?
Then every audit, these internal audit will given to the HOD, and HOD will create a report of first semester, compiling all these 5 paper report. And the HOD will send it to the department, to the IQAC member, the sub-criteria in charge, to the IQAC cell. And the IQAC will compile all those reports of different department with him. And then the quality internal report will be generated for the institution. That is the internal report. And
So
that
this will be
internal
the-
report, yes, sir.
This will be the audit of teaching and learning.
This will be one of the key area in the teaching of learning.
Yes. So what about the remaining part? So we
So
have to
the-
appoint a separate member for that?
We are not appointing. For example, for the external audit, the sub-criteria in charge of IQAC cell, along with one of the senior faculty who is not a member, will do the external audit to all the departments. Sir, in your department, you are saying that this subject has been taught in 40 lectures and a student has achieved 70% outcome. That is your claim, internal audit information, right?
Okay.
So I need to verify it. When I will verify it, I will go with the documents and see whether your claims are correct or not.
Okay.
If I find that your claims are correct, that means the internal audit is accepted by the external audit team. You are getting my point, sir?
Yes, sir. And one more query. For external audit, we may appoint outsider from other college or university.
No, you should not. You should not. You should not. Do not create controversies. Sir, it is an NAAC process. The entire NAAC process is an internal quality assurance. Please do not involve outsiders. If you wish to take help of outsiders, only take help to educate yourself how to do these things. Do not involve them in the implementation part. Am I clear?
Sir, then what about the fairness of the audit if we involve only the internal members of the institution?
Sir, department faculty has given you a report, and a member of IQAC, who is a sub-criteria in charge, is not from that department all the time. So he is verifying all those things with the help of someone else. So two other faculty of your college only is verifying my claims.
This
So
theory
it
is
will be fair.
completely, sir, this theory is completely applicable for the government organization. But practically for the institutions owned by the private members or the trust, there will be pressure of the management and the owner, so they will give to fair report about the audit. So if we involve outsider member in the audit, so there will be problem or not?
You should not. You should not. But for the private organization, you need to develop a process to that, a software for that. Do it on the software. So the complete transparency is there. I'm giving you an example, sir. If you say that in this subject, the course outcome is 70%, right? That means you had done internal assessment, direct and indirect assessment has been done. Basis of these direct, indirect assessment, this calculation has been done? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if it is software based, so you need to fill all data of internal or the direct assessment. So the monthly test report, assessment card, everything is filled over there? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then if it has been filled over there, the calculation can be done by software?
The software must be contain all the
You
metric
need to
and
have a customized software
key
for you.
indicator of the, sir, yes, sir.
You need to have a software for you, a customized software for you.
So that software should contain all the key indicator and metrics of the all the
Everything has to be there.
criteria.
Yes, sir.
Only then we can conduct the transparent audit.
Yes, sir. You need to do so. If you are a private institution, you are focused towards quality, you are focused towards cost cutting, you are focused towards transparency. These are the three pillars for any education institution running by private body. So let's move on the next aspect, that is institutional
Sir,
value
last
assessment.
one last query. If you have a format of any academic audit, then please share.
My suggestion is you should go with your type of institutions, different institution website. If you are visiting 10 institution website, you will find somewhere these reports are being posted in their websites. people used to post. You will get it that how other peoples are doing. You will get it. That is available in the internet, in their websites for everybody to see it. So when I'm talking about the next criteria, that is institutional value and best practice. So one sub criteria in charge is there who is going to see, going to understand all those things. So any education institution is for the larger sky of education ecosystem. So to maintain this education ecosystem of India, every institution must have certain value system with them. These value system has to be aligned with the value system of education industry. So every institution is reflecting in terms of what kind of program they are offering, what type of activities they are doing, what are their preferences, and how they are regulating all those things. Then another thing is, what are the social responsibilities they are adopting? How they are developing their students as an excellent quality citizen. Again, there are challenges towards employability. How they are focusing, managing these challenges in their programs. Dr. Maya. Dr.
Yes,
Maya.
sir. Yes, sir.
There are certain institutions, those who are running professional programs, which is directly
Yes.
associated with the employability. But certain programs are where this employability is not directly available. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So how you are trying to incorporate the employment opportunity in those non-professional programs also? Or every academic program has a linkage or a bridge with another type of program. Professor Maya, what subject you teach?
Panchakarma, sir.
So suppose you are teaching Ayurvedic, you are creating an Ayurvedic doctor, and this Ayurvedic doctor is going to open an Ayurvedic hospital, right?
Yes.
That means this Ayurvedic doctor need to understand hospital management.
Okay.
Then this doctor need to understand how to recruit people, how to manage an hospital, how the patient management system are being taken, how the profitability of the institution has been taken, how to tackle the legal problems of an hospital, how to promote an hospital, how to make association with the government institution for this hospital. This is not a part of Ayurvedic degree, ma'am. This is a part of management. So
Okay,
this
sir.
Ayurvedic doctor, if he is going to open an hospital, need to understand hospital management, need to understand MBA marketing, need to understand finance, need to understand legal aspects. So that is interdisciplinary job area.
Okay, sir.
So the institutional practices should be there, that in my institution we are not creating a good Ayurvedic doctor, but we are also making this Ayurvedic doctor well equipped, skillful to open an hospital.
Okay, sir.
So see, this is your institutional value and practices. You got my point?
Yes, I got your point, sir.
So there are several areas: gender equality, environmental aspects, sustainability, inclusiveness, professional ethics. These are the certain key indicators in this area. So how the institution is acting towards these things. What practices you are adopting to create academic awareness with your student, administrative or organizational aspects, and the various other moral and other aspects. So three key aspects are there: institutional value and social responsibility, best practice, and how your institution is distinguished from others. So you had been assessed on these three key indicators. So when I'm talking about institutional value and social responsibility, then various sub criteria are there. How you are looking at gender equality and promotional programs, climate change, environment, energy conservation, rainwater harvesting, water recycling, management of biodegradable waste, management of air pollution, green practice, financial literacy, different type of other aspects, yoga, human values, professional ethics, how you are working on those things. You are getting my point, ma'am? Ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For how many years you are working?
20 years, sir.
So today only, I will, when we are all alone in your room, take a piece of paper and pen and guess how much money you had earned in last 20 years. You can easily do so, ma'am, because it is a salary. Yes or no? With the help of calculator, you can calculate everything. Yes or no?
Possible, sir.
It is possible, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Suppose it comes to 50 lakh rupees, right? Then you will ask from yourself, where is the 50 lakh? If I am looking at myself, for last 29 years, I earned somewhere around 2.5 crore, right? So I should ask from me where I spend this 2.5 crore. It is a wise question, ma'am.
Yes.
And when I am looking back to all my assets, financial assets, expenditures, I can only calculate 30% of it. That this is 30%. So what about 70%? I do not know where I had spent. It is only because I am not financially literate. My another question is, the present government has said that we will give you 15 lakh rupees to every citizen. Right, ma'am? When Modi became Prime Minister, it was a rumor in the air that every Indian will get 15 lakh rupees. Right, ma'am? Yes or no? You heard it?
No.
You heard it? That it was in the air that if BJP will become in the power, if Modi ji will become Prime Minister, every Indian will get 15 lakhs. I got 22 lakh rupees, ma'am. I do not know how much you get. Whether you get any money? Any one of you? Dr. Rupesh, did you get any money?
Sir?
Dr. Rupesh, did you get any money?
No, sir.
I got 22 lakhs. Did you get? Yes or no?
No, no, sir.
Dr. Rupesh, think, if I had taken admission in your institution, it is a promise from you that I will get a graduation degree. Right, sir?
Right, sir.
But it can happen if I will appear in the examination, follow your policies, principles, attend classes, appear in exams, and then only I will get the degree. Mere taking admission will not amount to the degree. Right, sir?
Right.
The present government has given opportunities to us to earn more than 15 lakh rupees. I understood what are the opportunities and I used those opportunities, availed it, earned it. As a student, you entered in the college and waiting for Professor rupees to pass me out. So student has not done anything. So they had not been given 15 lakh. It is all financial management, sir. The financial literacy. I'm just ending with one sentence. Dr. Rupesh.
Sir.
You know that government has come with Make in India policy.
Yes, sir.
So everything, whatever we are importing will be produced in India. This is on government plan.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir?
Yes, yes.
And everybody is trying to promote Make in India manufacturing policies. Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
You heard? I also heard.
Yes.
I put my 6 lakh rupees in the project of different entrepreneurs who is involved in Make in India project effectively. And in the span of 1.5 years, this 6 lakhs become 12 lakh rupees. So with the policy of government of Make in India, I earned 6 lakh rupees. You also heard, you also know, you are also convinced that people are trying hard to create a policy of Make in India, and import in the government is reducing with the help of indigenous manufacturing. Yes or no, sir?
Yes, sir.
But you have not taken benefit out of it. That is financial planning. Why I was able to do, because last 2 years I'm teaching financial planning. I will also send you a mail to organize sessions for your students free of cost from Government of India project to make them aware on the financial planning. So these various institution values are there. As an institution, you may be doing all, you may not be doing all. Or one of the professor. Kaushik sir. Kaushik sir, are you there? Kaushik sir. Dr. Narmata. Josnaba. Professor Josnaba. Kaushik Chakravarti ji. Rima Kumari. Dr. Sweta Thakur. Dr. Sweta Thakur.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, every day UGC is sending one or other directives to the institution.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
To
sir.
observe various things. For example, if the Earth Day is there, you celebrate Earth Day like this. Or the 75th Azadi Ki Mahotsav, Amrit Mahotsav,
Hanji.
you do
Yes, sir,
these
yes.
things. So there are directives from the UGC.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
How
Yes.
the institution is following it up. It is a directive by UGC, so every higher institution need to follow.
Yes, sir.
So if you are following it up, it need to be documented.
Yes, sir.
So if all the directives are in totality, the institution is following every institutional value aspect like I discussed, everything will be done.
Yes, sir.
Energy conservation, foresting, carbon management, green management, everything has been done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Almost.
So how the institutional value and social practices, social responsibility you are taking care. And the third is, what are the best practice available with you? Ma'am, what is the best practice you feel that your institution is having? Name any one.
Sir, at our college, we have tried to make a database of the blood groups of the students of the entire college, where we have tied up with certain local hospitals in and around. So they call up as and when there is a need. So accordingly, our students, they go there and they donate their blood. So we consider it as a best practice, that we are helping the person at the time of need, because otherwise we do, we have these blood donation and caps or something, but we don't know exactly where that blood is being used. But that patient calls up the concerned teacher, and then we, actually come in contact with a student whose blood group is maybe like the rare blood groups, like O negative, and that student, she's going to go to the hospital, and then she donates her blood, and she's doing the social service.
Excellent, ma'am. I should clap for you. Excellent practice. I'm just adding one more thing on that.
Okay, sir.
How many students are there in your institution? Total number of students?
1300 to 1400.
Select 1000 students.
Yes, sir.
Right? If we ask them, give them a platform where they can collect data from their nearby house, relatives, friends, knowns, every month, they need to collect 30 name, mobile number, their mail ID, and the blood group.
Okay, sir.
So every day they need to collect one.
Okay.
So every day you will have 1000 new data.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in 300 days, you will have 1000 multiplied by 300. 3000, 30,000, 3 lakh data.
3 lakh data. Yes, sir.
And if it has been complete in some app somewhere, it will be a great help to the hospitals.
Yes, sir. That is there.
What you did, you made a blood group proper data bank.
Okay, sir.
For everybody, every hospital.
Yes, sir.
Under your control. Suppose you got an information that hospital X needs 2 units of O positive blood.
Okay, sir.
It may be given by your students, or it can be spread to these 3 lakhs people. Say 20,000 is O positive. So it is informed to all these 20,000 that O plus group blood was needed in this hospital, and it was given by X and Y. You need not to give.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody has given.
Yes, sir.
It is a general motivation, and a proper pool is generated.
Okay.
Think on that.
Yes,
Make it an activity run under NSS.
So we are having it under NCC.
So let it be NCC.
Okay, sir.
So it has to be under NCC, and try to associate all the population of your college, nearby areas.
Okay, sir.
In next 5 years.
Sure, sir.
And it is not tough, man. Only thing is, you need to focus that every student should collect one data every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's very great idea.
In 3 years' time, you will have 10 lakh data with you.
Yes, sir. We'll try to. We'll try
And the
to
next step,
this.
ask all these person who has given the information to you to add one. If I had given my data, if I am supposed to add one, I will add my wife data.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
So you can have any of your practices towards development of your courses, development of your student, development of the society nearby in any of the areas?
Sure, sir.
Or I told you that recently I got an opportunity to visit Symbiosis because my
Okay, sir.
son is studying over there, right?
Okay, sir.
And I had found that two best practices over there.
Okay,
The
sir.
response time of the authorities. If I am sending a mail, I get a reply within 8 hours.
Okay, sir.
If I am sending a WhatsApp to anyone, any faculty, any officials, I
Yes, sir.
normally get reply of this WhatsApp in an hour.
Okay.
And with one information, entire system becomes charged up.
Okay, sir.
I had a number with me of one of the top officials of Symbiosis University. I
Okay,
do
sir.
not have number of her department and all those people under whom my son is studying. Right?
Okay, sir.
I sent
Okay,
a
sir.
WhatsApp. I was not known to the authority. I sent a WhatsApp as a guardian to the authority that my son is there. I need this help.
Okay, sir.
Everything was channelized, and I got a call from the mentor of my child, my son,
Okay,
that
sir.
your problem has been heard and it is resolved like this. So the
Okay.
response time. Number two,
Okay.
the cleanness and the security available in the campus.
Okay,
For me,
sir.
it is eye opener.
Okay, sir.
The campus is clean like anything.
Okay, sir.
If I am moving in the campus on the road, I'm feeling that whether I am going to make the roads dirty. Am I so clean? Because roads are so clean, campus so clean, that I'm worried that because of my things are still in the same platform or I'm doing something wrong. So
Okay.
anything can be your best practice. Second, the third pointer is institutional distinguishment. How your institute is distinguished from others. So every institution is having certain attributes, certain characteristics. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Any question till now? Any question from anyone? Any question from anyone?
Sir, can you explain the distinctness with the help of any other example?
Sir, when I'm talking about institutional distinguishedness, how you think that your institution is different from others? You must have some USP.
Other means other institution?
Other institution of your area. For example, if you are in engineering college, right? Why a student will take admission in your engineering college? You must have some USP. Am I clear, sir?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Rupesh, you are from which institution?
Sir, I am from Indore Cloth Market Girls Commerce College.
So it is a girls' commerce college, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So various commerce colleges are there in India, in Madhya Pradesh, and many girls' colleges are also there. Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
So what is uniqueness in your college? How do you feel that you are the best for girls as well as you are best in commerce? You must be something.
Yes, sir.
You must be something. So I'm putting it something like that. What does it mean for a girls? For a girls college means high level of security safety. A girls college means high level of independence and opportunity to grow in the personality wise. Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
And a commerce college means understanding of commerce in the various areas. In the various area of commerce. The student become employable right from stock market to financial planning to insurance to banking, internal audit, cost cuttings, financial laws, financial regulations, various taxations, various regulation of taxations, various aspect of account standardizations. So the student of commerce need to be excellent in these few areas. I said there is many more on that. Right, sir? Dr. Rupesh.
Sir, got-
Dr. Rupesh.
Yes, sir.
So the college for women and college for commerce, you must have these opportunities available in your college, which may or may not be available in other women's college or other women's commerce colleges. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, for example, you are having a tie-up with Bombay Stock Exchange. What does it mean? Is every commerce college has a tie-up with Bombay Stock Exchange? No, sir. If you are having a local chapter of company secretary or cost accountancy or charter accountancy, a sub-chapter in your college, so that the student of commerce should get an opportunity to train in these professional areas. Is it available everywhere? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. It is available in city also, but sub-chapter is not available.
So you can have various things which is not present in other institution, where you can make yourself that we are different from others. Say, for example, discipline. It is being a general conception that if it is a mission institution, there must be some discipline over there. It is in a presumption. So the distinguished should be there, your uniqueness should be there, for which student or everybody will get attracted towards you. So now another very important area is getting ready for submission of SSR report. Dr. Maya.
Yes, sir.
When I'm talking about SSR report, that means I'm requesting you to have this 7 sub-criteria in charge with you, and every sub-criteria in charge must have a plan, strategy for all the key indicators present for that sub-criteria. For example, in the last sub-criteria I discussed about institutional value and best practices, you are having 3 key indicators. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So, in these 3 key indicators, you need to understand what is the strategy you are adopting to increase the quality in these 3 key indicators. Right? And these
Yes, sir.
strategies has to be implemented with the help of teaching and non-teaching employee of your college. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And the strategy is given, then you need to give them resource and planning and motivation to implement. And then the periodical audit you need to do to understand whether things are moving in right direction or not. And then at the end of semester, you will come out with an impact, whatever you had planned in these 3 key indicators, suggested departments to act upon, how they did, and what is the impact on that. So impact study has to be there. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Kishore Kumar Sahaji. SP Mahila College. SP Mahila College. SP Mahila College. Are you here? SP Mahila College, are you here? आप हैं? ध्यान करना, we need to understand whatever I am writing on SSR report must be in totality correct, or I have the proof to have the documents to prove that my claims are correct. If you had written anything in SSR report which you are not able to prove, or if it is found that it is wrong, heaviest penalties are there, and the penalty may be withdrawal of approval from the regulators or sending you to jail for act of cheating. Am I clear? Dr. Rupesh Shukla.
Sir.
Am I clear to you, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, if you do not have a data with you, if you are trying to fabricate the data or taking help from other information, drawing these data, please take proper attention and care to do so. I'm giving you an example. In SSR report, you had written that college was opened for 150 days. Right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And in somewhere else down the line, in some other parameter, you have written that college was open for 210 days. So you are only contradicting yourself.
So this will happen only if you take the help of other outsiders. If we
It will be done. These mistakes will be done if the data has not been verified twice. There must be maker and checker of every data. If as a sub criteria in charge I am making the data, there must be somebody in this criteria to verify and check the data. If I am writing it, then Dr. Rupesh should be with me to ask me a question, why you have written this, from where you got this data. Then I need to give Dr. Rupesh that this is the basis through which I have drawn this data. So the basis should also be documented and kept. Dr. Rupesh, I am clear.
Yes, sir. Yes.
For example, you conducted a syllabus committee meeting, right? And the syllabus is approved in that syllabus committee meeting. Right, sir?
Right, right.
Then Dr. Rupesh need to ask from me that when this syllabus committee meeting was organized, where is the notice of it? How many people has attended? What is the minutes of that meeting? How many meetings you conducted to finalize this syllabus? what is the objective behind selection of these things in the syllabus? When Dr. Rupesh will ask this question, I need to give all the documents to Dr. Rupesh. And then everything will be compiled and kept with me. You are getting my point, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So at the time of verification of data, if it has been asked how this syllabus is developed, I have all the proof with me to prove, to send. You are getting my point, sir?
Sir.
Any question from anyone? Any question from anyone?
No, sir.
There are two reports, one quantitative data and another qualitative data. The quantitative data is drawn from various reports. You are creating one data. So, for example, out of 7 departments, you are getting information. And every departmental head is getting information of activity of the department from 6, 7, 8 faculties. So all data collected from the faculties is compiled by HOD. So 7 data given by 7 different faculty is compiled by HOD. And 15 HOD has sent this data to IQAC cell to combine and make an institutional data. So these flow of data need to be verified that whatever the raw data was, the information was, the data is derived from that raw information only. Am I clear? Am I clear, sir? Similarly, the qualitative reports are there. The qualitative reports may be based on quantitative information or perception, field, strategy, planning, or the audit reports. So the qualitative data need to be validated with these audit reports available with you. If you are not done audit, then you are writing a qualitative report, a 2-page report that we are doing in sports. We are doing tremendously good. From last year to this year, sports environment in our institution was very good, but you do not have a data with you, no audit report with you, what you had planned in the sports, how much budget you had expended, how many students were utilized the sports, what is the achievement you got, then how you are saying that you are moving ahead. Again, uploading of data need to be in a proper format. So various link, hyperlink need to be developed and various instruction hints are there to how to fill this data. So while filling this data, you need to verify, understand the instructions given, and everything need to be followed on that. So dummy data need to be created with you. All raw data, all information collected, inference drawn must be stored with you for the future references. And all data, whatever you are creating for SSR, need to be stored in a different computer also. So you must have a storage of data somewhere else also. So that if something happen in the IQAC computer, you may not be in blank. Entire NAAC process is time bound and the process bound. So you need to understand the processes and time limit given to you. And in the quantitative data, you had the metrics available with you. And the qualitative data, word limits are there. And the process and formats are there on which you can write or you can upload photographs. Similarly, in the finance aspect, the academic calendar is different and financial calendar is different. So you need to understand while creating SSR report, that if it is a data of finance in nature, it need to there on the financial year, or if it is an academic data, it has to be with the understanding of academic year. So the exclusive summary, profile of university, extended profile of the university, quality indicator framework, data templates and documents that need to be very clearly defined and understood. Your locational advantage, vision and mission, type of institution, category-wise summaries, departmental summaries, brief note on strength, weakness, opportunity, challenges available in front of you, additional information, achievement, challenges, conclusion, that all need to be compiled in a executive summary. So if I am writing that academically we did this, I must have a departmental report on that also. Am I clear to everybody? Am I clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any question till now? I'm requesting everybody, you are supposed to educate, make this awareness spread to all the faculties and non-teaching employee of your institution. I request you to do it yourself. If you are not able to do, arrange a meeting, ask me, invite me to come down. We normally do 3 types of sessions. 1 hour awareness campaign on the NAAC that has been offered free of cost, or 6 hour spread of 3 days, 2 hour every day NAAC awareness program, or the 6-day online program specifically designed and framed for your institution. If it is framed and designed for your institution, then I will able to show you various metrics of your institution. For example, if it is an engineering college, the metrics are different for everything. See, if the only faculties, teaching, non-teaching staff of your engineering college is there, then I will give all the examples of your metrics only, applicable metrics only. So you may arrange a 6-day 2-hour program, 3-day 2-hour program, or 1-day 1-hour program. So I request you, either you do it yourself or invite us to do so. In the last session of it, assessment outcome. The final result of assessment outcomes comes after the visit of peer team. So 70% marks are whatever you did in SSR, whatever the validation has been done, whatever the student satisfactory reports are there, and 30% in the physical inspection of the peer team visit. So the peer team comes and see to it. The peer team report is there, graphical representation based on quantitative metrics, and institutional grade sheets are there after that. So the section A of peer team visit gives a general information of the institution and the context. In the section 2, it gives criteria-wise analysis based on peer team evaluation. Remember, you need to achieve a minimum benchmark in every criteria. If in any of the criteria, if you are not achieving minimum benchmark, you will be disqualified and termed misfit for that. So in every criteria, you need to have a minimum benchmark achieved. In the section 3, overall analysis including institutional strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat are given. In section 4, recommendation for quality enhancement for the institution, not more than 10 major areas. The peer team report comprises these 4 sections. Then the graphical representation based on quantitative metrics submitted by you. Based on these 2 things, institutional grade sheet is prepared. The institutional grade sheet contains institutional grade sheet which is based on qualitative indicator, quantitative indicator, student satisfaction survey using existing calculation method. Since it has been done on the basis of software, so the human errors are termed as not reported. If you are doing any error in the reports, if you are not putting any report in proper format, it will not read. So it will not included in the final assessment. With these 3 parts, NAAC accreditation outcome document created, and it will be displayed in the higher education as well as it will be given to you in the form of grading system. So the grading system is there. A grade qualifier is prepared for the institution to qualify for very valid accreditation. So you may have C to A++ grades available. To get these grades, minimum 1.51 CGPA aggregate score you need to achieve in every criteria. That inclusive of quantitative and qualitative metrics. The 1.51 CGPA is mandatory. So once the grading is done, calculation is done, the final grade is given. So the final grade out of 7 criteria for the universities, the key indicators are 34, the qualitative metrics is 38, and quantitative metrics is 90. So for university, it is 137 metrics are there. Similarly, for an affiliated or constituent college, it is 121. And if somebody is getting more than 3.51, it is A++, or less than 1.5, it is D. Any question from anyone? Any question from anyone?
No, sir.
Is there, Mangal sir is here?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Good afternoon, Mangal sir.
Good
Sir,
afternoon.
I'm handing over the session to you. After your session, please take a group photograph before closing the session.
Okay, right,
Thank you
sir.
everybody for giving an opportunity to interact all of you for last 6 days. It is a wonderful experience to have you all in the session, interact with the session. Thank you everybody for your patient hearing and your participation. Over to Mangal sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
sir.
Professor Dr. Raman Ballabh ji. And we have reached the last session of our 6-day online workshop on NAAC assessment and accreditation, and that's the valedictory session. And before I distribute the certificates online, let me have a small feedback from a few participants. I would like to call upon some of the participants to have their valuable suggestions, your important feedbacks, your 2 takeaways from this online workshop on NAAC accreditation. May I call upon Dr. Rupesh Shukla? Sir, can you unmute yourself and give a feedback of this 6-day workshop? Sir.
So thank you so much for giving opportunity to me that part of this great sessions, and I completely enjoyed all the sessions, and one session I missed, but some part of one session I missed, but attended through the YouTube link. And at the last both the speakers are very good and explained each and every point excellently with the examples, and their experience was towards this session was very good. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rupesh. May I connect with Dr. Shweta Thakur? Can you kindly unmute yourself? Dr.
Very good
Shweta
afternoon,
Thakur.
sir. Very good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon.
sir. Sir, I would like to thank Raman, sir. He has thrown so much of light into the NAAC process, and we will try to incorporate all the good ideas that sir has told us during the session. And I'm sure we are going to upgrade our reaccreditation grades in the next coming cycle to our college. Thank you, Raman, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Shweta Thakur, for your valuable suggestions.
Thank
May I
you, sir.
call upon Dr. Parinita? Ma'am, we would like to hear your feedback. Dr. Parinita?
Thank you so much, sir. And attending
Yes, ma'am.
college. I was there since almost 6 days now. It's very interesting session, and I must appreciate him for the extensive and interactive session. I must say, he was continuously giving lectures and with all the enthusiasm, and his experience was very interesting. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to do things. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. May I now connect with Dr. Satyadev? Dr. Satyadev?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very happy
Yes,
to be a part of this workshop, and I have learned a number of things in this workshop, and I hope that these insights are going to be quite helpful for our institution in the future and for the next cycle of NAAC. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Raman Ballabh, sir.
May I connect with Dr. Samruti Rekha Das? Dr. Samruti?
Yes, sir, it's Dr. Smruti Rekha. The pronunciation is from Odisha, like Smruti, it's memory.
Right,
Okay,
ma'am.
sir, it's okay. The session was very nice. All 6 days program was very nice. But we actually, I am newly assigned to this AICTE program. So I was needed to know some little bit knowledge about the documentation part. So if it will be helpful if some documentation regarding AICTE will be provided through mail also, it will be good. But otherwise, the discussions regarding all these NAAC work and AICTE and the development of the institution was really very nice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. And your valuable suggestion, we'll like to incorporate it from the next online webinar we're going to conduct for this NAAC accreditation and assessment.
Yes.
And now I'm going to share online. I would like to share few certificates one by one. I'm presenting my screen to all of you. I guess my screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Dr. Nilesh, for completing this 6-day webinar. This is your certificate. Dr. Pranita Sonar, your certificate on the screen. Dr. Rishikesh Shankar, Dr. Rupesh Shukla.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Dr. Suvarna.
Thank you,
And
sir.
likewise, let me inform that your certificates are going to be sent to your registered email, the email which you had registered. And at the end of the program, I would take this opportunity to thank Professor Dr. Raman Ballabh ji for sharing his time, his valuable suggestions, his knowledge regarding NAAC assessment and accreditation with all the participants. And of course, the participants who connected with this online session every day. And I hope that they learned new things, and each and everyone have their own takeaways with this workshop. I would like to thank Principal Sir of Jharkhand Government Tool Room. I would like to thank Roshan, who devoted his valuable time making the online certificates, and Devashish, who was the man behind connecting all of us for this online sessions. And of course, there are so many other people whose efforts went on to make this program a success. And let me inform you that our next online workshop on NAAC assessment and accreditation will be held on 25th April. The timing will be same from 2 to 4 p.m. And I would request all the participants to please on your cameras so that we can have a group photograph of all the participants. So please keep on your cameras. Okay, thanks all of you. Hope you have a nice day ahead and meet you for a similar workshop again in the near future. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
sir.
So much,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, very
Thank you, Ramanna, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.